deployed individuals who have educational certification. We're talking about support staff, coaches, supervisors, administrators.
We heard of some schools that completely shut down their offices because they needed the personnel to supervise children.
The Miami-Dade School District scrambling to find substitute teachers as COVID and the Omicron variant take a toll. Good evening, I'm Lauren Pastrana. Elliot is off tonight. Miami-Dade School Superintendent Alberto Carvalho and the President of the United Teachers of Dade are speaking out and taking action. CBS 4's Peter Dench caught up with both of them, and he joins us live from Miami with the latest. And Peter, is the situation improving tonight?
Well, Lauren, the number of teachers calling in sick dropped today compared with yesterday when 12% of the workforce was out sick, but the numbers are still much higher than last year. Now, we caught up with School Superintendent Alberto Carvalho when he returned to Miami-Jackson Senior High School. That's where he started his career back in 1990.
We are close to the water. We are a coastal community.
Alberto Carvalho is back in the classroom, teaching environmental science. That's where we caught up with him, and that's where he expressed concern about more teachers calling in sick after a surge in COVID cases.
I do believe that the vast majority of the individuals who are out are either diagnosed with COVID, particularly Omicron, or they have a relative with whom they had contact with that was diagnosed.
Miami-Dade is more than 18,000 teachers. On Monday, 2,110 teachers were out sick compared with 1,333 a year ago.
We know that 12% of our teaching workforce was also absent. And obviously, we want them to take care of themselves. We want them to isolate and quarantine, if they are COVID positive. But obviously, that leaves us very vulnerable.
UTD President Carla Hernandez-Matt says administrators were forced to teach some classes.
We heard of some schools that completely shut down their offices because they needed the personnel to supervise children. So we do know that they are struggling to get substitute teachers.
Carvalho said it was expected because of the contagious nature of Omicron and Christmas and New Year's Eve gatherings.
We deployed individuals who have educational certification. We're talking about support staff, coaches, supervisors, administrators into schools to fill in the shoes of absent teachers. Every single student is receiving instruction.
Carvalho says the number of teachers calling in sick on this Tuesday dropped to 1,700.
We have contingency plans in place to mitigate against this phenomenon should there be a need to do so.
Now, Carvalho says when teachers call in sick, they often say what the problem is, but at this point it's not known how many cases are tied to Omicron. He does expect this situation to improve significantly by the end of the week. He also notes sometimes teachers call in sick because their children are not doing well. We are live in Miami. Peter Dench, CBS 4 News. Lauren, back to you.